Acalypha hispida. Agroplants.org, also known as Chenille plant, and this shrub it's growing as perennial evergreen or as annual plant. Usually when you want to start from annual, it's better to buy a plant or just cutting. It's used for ornamental, for the beautiful flowers and the leaves. It's also possible to use it as edible plant, but be aware that it's toxic and I'm not really sure how and why. So I highly not recommend to touch it or eat it if you don't have a clue what you are gonna do it. And also for medical uses, and again, I don't recommend it. If you would like to grow it, there is a link below, link in the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe, this is really helped to this channel to continue. You can grow it in a variety of climate, tropic, Mediterranean, desert, subtropical or temperate climate. Also possible to grow it as a houseplant. Grow in a hardiness zone as perennial, 10B plus, and as annual 8 plus. And of course you can put it over winter in the indoor, and then you can grow it all the year, but just in the summer to put it outside as an outdoor plant regular. The leaves are oval, serrated margin. The leaves, as I said, they're supposed to be edible after right cooking. And I don't want to recommend nothing about it because I don't know enough. Okay, the flowers are red usually, and they are like a bottle brush, it's like go down, down, down. It's beautiful, it's whipping. It can be from 10 to 30 centimeters, so it's been like 4 to 12 inches. Okay, this is the tricky part. There is male and female plants. Male and female flowers that grow on separate plant. Mostly, what you can see in the market, it's only female. So be aware that to start from seed, it's really hard to find. Why? Because it's rare. If it's even exists in a how do you say it, in a professional way, just to buy it from somewhere. Probably there is, but it's hard. A lot of fake seeds over the net, so be aware. It's easy to start from cutting, so don't worry. This is not something hard. You start in the spring, this is the best. In a hot area, if you have a frost, after the last frost you can start and it will grow very well. There is few methods. You can use hormones or just to put it in water. It's also possible. Requirement for growing and care: moist soil, high humidity, rich soil and organic matter. If you grow it as a hardiness zone, as perennial, as I said before, you can put it in the autumn indoor, and then you can start actually to grow it from hardiness zone from 4 to 10A as perennial. So this is a nice trick and you can try it. And of course take it out after the last frost. Okay, so be aware that it's not just toxic to human being, it's also toxic to animal. If you want to plant it spring, it will be in a hardiness zone of 10B as annual, in the tropic all the year. If you grow it as an annual plant, better to start in the winter indoor and then to take it after the last frost. Also in hardiness zone of 10B, it's possible to grow it actually from the spring to the autumn. Just to plant it, if you plant it as an annual in the spring, if you want perennial, possible from the spring to the autumn. Major pests are whiteflies, spider mites and aphids. Pruning season, it's in the winter mostly, but possible also in the autumn after the blooming. Mostly just for design. The height of the plant will be from 1 to 3 meters, so it's been 3 to 10 feet. It's growing in the right condition, fast growing with fertilizer and organic matter. It's really help. Water requirement will be from average to big amount of water, and can grow from full sun to full shade with a lot of light. This is why it can also grow as a house plant, but it might do you some problem with the blooming. So maybe maybe in the early spring to put it a little bit next to a window, or even to take it outside and then put it inside, and it will bloom beautiful. If you grow it also in a container, better to keep the plants small, because it can arrive to 3 meter, and I think it will a little bit will make a problem with the balance of the container, especially if it's small, and it might fall and you will lose all the flowers and etc. Blooming season will be from the spring to the autumn, depends the climate of course. Hotter the area will be, a longer season, more option for blooming. And except this, it's not very hard to grow. There is variety of name for this plant, like Philippines Medusa, red hot cattails, foxtail, and of course Chenille plant. Except this, why not to grow it? That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.